Hey guys, FlipStik here with TGN, and today I'm going to be talking APB Reloaded. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. My internet's been down and there's been all sorts of things getting in the way. But today, hopefully we can change that. I'm going to be explaining the game because I've been getting a lot of people saying they like my videos, but they don't understand what's going on. So hopefully with this video I can explain about just about everything that you are wondering about. If there's anything I missed, feel free to bring it up in a comment or send me a message or something. Just any way to contact me would be nice. But I'm gonna try to cover everything here as fast, or not as fast as I can, but just quickly. So the game is free to play. All you have to do is just download it and then make an account with Gamers First and just get started right away. No credit card, nothing. But I consider it pay to win because you can use real world money to buy in-game items that you wouldn't normally be able to have at the beginning of the game. This causes you to be able to be a little bit better at the start, but later on in the game, even if you're free to play, you'll still eventually be able to get that exact same item just without the name and stuff like that. But anyway, what's going on in this city? You're in the city of Sanparo. It's a modern day city, but it's been wreaked by havoc and all this crime, criminals going everywhere, just rampaging everything. But so about a year ago, the mayor decided to start this City Security Act, which entitled any civilian who wanted a gun to be able to buy one. But this made it obviously a lot more easy to be a criminal, but it also made it a lot harder to be a criminal because there were civilians that were armed with guns and able to protect themselves. A lot of the civilians who got these guns decided to group up together if they didn't like crime and become the enforcers, which are basically cops except they're civilians. And they're a lot more lethal because they barely even talk to the criminals or anything. They just straight up kill them the whole time. But now, after you started the game, you created your character, you chose whether you're a criminal or enforcer, you choose which district you join. Right now, I'm in the Waterfront District, and it's possibly my favorite one. There's also the Financial District. Both of these are action districts. And then there's the safe one, which is the Social District, which I made my last video about, and it's possibly my favorite district overall. You choose these districts control which contacts you're able to access. Different contacts give you different like weapons that they can unlock, or vehicles, or just basically anything you can unlock. Some ones only unlock primitive items which you're able to use for customizing in the Social District. Other ones unlock different vehicles or different weapons, all that stuff, all that good stuff that you like. Then with these contacts is a basic understanding of the sub-factions. This isn't too important, but it's a big part of the storyline of this game. The sub-factions I don't actually completely know, but there are the G-Kings for the criminals and another one, and then there's the Prentice Tigers for the enforcers and another one that I also can't remember. So I know half of them. Then after the sub-factions, you can get into groups. If you notice on the left, there's an orange bar with about 5-6 names underneath it. The 4 of those people, and one of them is myself, 4 of them are in my group. A group is basically like if you've ever played World of Warcraft or something. You just group up with someone and then you like queue to do missions and just have fun together and play together. With like, speaking of like friendships and stuff, you can also make clans. Clans work like pretty much like every other game. You just make a clan and it's just a bunch of people that stick together, play together, and level up together the way that they normally would. Say you don't have any friends, you just started in the game, or you just don't want to play with any of your friends right now. There's also the looking for group tool for you, which basically you just toggle on and you get put into a group, a public group with random strangers who also want to play with random strangers, or they're with their friends but they made it public because they want more people. Now you've got your group, you've got your friends, you're ready to play the game. Not quite. you want to organize which weapons you guys are using if you want to play seriously. Because say everybody's using sniper rifles, that is bad. You don't want everyone to be fighting from a long distance. You want to organize which weapons everyone else is using. If you're an enforcer, you want to know whether or not someone is using a less than lethal gun, because it really changes up gameplay whether you're stunning and arresting the people or just straight up killing them immediately. But it really differs how you play. Now you've got your weapons set up, and you've got all the different modifications that you could use for your character set up. You got all that. Now you need to focus on ammunition. Ammunition, believe it or not, you have to buy in this game. You get a limited amount, and then you have to buy more. It's not exactly expensive, but it's not exactly cheap either. Pistol ammo is really cheap. I'm not sure why, but it's there. And then you have to buy different kinds too. Like my assault rifle, I have to buy assault rifle ammo for it. Otherwise I can't use it. And then you have to buy grenades if you're low on those and you want to use those. You don't have to buy ammunition, but good luck even playing without any. Okay, you've got your group of friends, you've got all your ammunition, you've got your weapons, like which weapons you're using all set up. Now you're ready to play a mission. Basically everyone just readies up, or if you're alone you just ready up by yourself and you get queued in for a mission where, believe it or not, there's actually a story to what you're doing. Like say the enforcers found a drug stash in this house, so the criminals are trying to keep them from breaking in while the enforcers are trying to get past all the criminals, kill them all, and get into the house, get the drugs and bring it back to their evidence locker. Or like the criminals are burning down a house, the enforcers are trying to stop that. It's really usually an attack and defend thing, like you can see me doing right now. That's basically the whole gameplay of most of the missions. Not all of them are like that, believe it or not. Now you've done your mission, but you don't want to do another one because you didn't like losing, or you were just with some bunch of jerk people or something like that. There are other things you can do other than missions. There are these things called open world events, where say like you could rob a van and then you could use that van to crash into a convenience store window and then take all those items, put them in the van, and then bring them to a fence and sell them and make some money. But maybe you're not into that kind of stuff. You could mug a civilian. Both of these are for criminals, by the way. You could mug a civilian, and if they say like drop their suitcase or their necklace or something, you could take that, sell that to a fence, make some money. If you're an enforcer, if you haven't noticed, these are basically focused on getting money. If you're an enforcer, you can just like take a stolen car and impound that, and just for fun. Or if you see someone like a criminal robbing a convenience store, you could witness that and then start a mission where you get their money that they robbed. Anyway, this has been FlipStik with TGN, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope this answered your questions. Goodbye.